What's up, friends? Welcome to the vlog. Today is the day I've been waiting for a long freaking time. I'm finally going to my violin lesson. I'm so freaking excited. I can't even tell you. So it's at noon, and I'm kind of nervous. This morning, she texted me, my violin instructor, and she said to bring my old material that I used to use. And I was like, oh my God, like I have a binder, but so I took lessons a little while ago, like last year, for literally 3 months. And then I stopped because of like whatever that was going on. But anyway, I was looking at that binder and I'm like, I could not play any of those things right now. So I'm really hoping like she either forgets about it or maybe I should just like say I didn't bring it. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I just don't like being put on the spot, especially because I am the worst at reading music. I literally cannot read music for my life. It takes me so long. It's like for some reason my brain just doesn't like it just doesn't turn. The wheels don't turn. But the lesson is at noon, and I have a client at 9, and I do want to work out. I really want to stick to my workout plan, being like working out right after my 9 a.m. So I'm just gonna pack all my stuff. So after I train her, I can work out and then go from there. But it's just like a little overwhelming, you know? I keep thinking I'm gonna forget something. So this is what I'm wearing. But I'm obviously not gonna show up to her house in this outfit. I just don't think it's decent. I'm also gonna wear this on top because it's kind of cold out right now. But I'm gonna bring, I just packed some clothes. I'm just gonna wear this bodysuit with black leggings. But I'm gonna have to change after. You see why I'm like, you know, just a lot of like organizing. And socks, and I have to bring my black shoes with it. So, what else? I have cash. I have my fanny. I need to pack some aminos for my workout. Oh, this is the binder I was telling you that has all my stuff in it. My like previous lessons stuff. So I'm gonna bring that. The tripod is right there because I need to record my workout. I got the violin. Very important, can't forget that. Deodorant. Yeah, this one is like, it has no aluminum, no parabens, whatnot. I'm hoping you guys don't need this lesson on deodorant. Okay. I'm gonna pack some aminos. I just got a new shipment order of supplements, but I have to go get it. So don't have access to this, but thankfully I had another bag of aminos in there. I also think, I feel like I'm gonna be so hungry if I don't eat anything at all. I've only had a coffee, so maybe I'll just have a shake in a bar before I leave. I think that's a good idea. I'll just do that. Okay, aminos are packed. What else? I'm gonna bring this Yeti for my water because I can also fill it up at Self-Made after, like once I like finish it. You know what I mean? Let's make a shake too. Is this cold? I don't think it's cold. Do not fret. These are so handy, I can't even tell you. I've been loving this water, by the way. It actually tastes really good with those drops in there. Perfect. Gino's gonna have to fill these up. So I already had my greens this morning, and I had a coffee. So I'm just gonna have a shake and a bar, and I'm not gonna be able to eat until like 1:30, 2 o'clock. but I'm okay with it. I can live. I can live. I will not die of starvation. Trust me. There's a lot here that can be used. I will not die. I used to feel like I'm gonna die if I don't eat. But once you start to like fast and kind of change your relationship with hunger, you realize very quickly like you are not gonna die. You'll be fine. It's actually really nice to be hungry sometimes. It gives me clarity. It gives me clarity to a point, and then after a certain point, it actually makes me insane. And I think that's like the point, like once you pass that point of like kind of losing your mind from being hungry, I think it goes back into like super clarity, but I've never gotten there. Also, look at how many rings I'm wearing. I just forgot that I have all these rings and I never wear them, but I love wearing them. I just love wearing jewelry. And I don't have anything fake, by the way. I don't buy any fake jewelry. Like, fuck that shit. I just wear like gold jewelry that I've had like from Iran, or gold jewelry that I've gotten like in Italy. Italy has the most beautiful gold jewelry, honestly. And I remember when I was in Iran, there was a lot of Italian gold that they used to sell. I mean, Iranian jewelry is very, very nice, don't get me wrong. But also, like, I remember that they used to sell a lot of Italian gold jewelry. They're very, like, elegant and thin. Kind of like this necklace. Or this one's from Italy, it has a cross on it. This one is from Italy. It's a Florentine coin with gold around it. I have to clean it, but it's supposed to be silver. That's why it's like this color. This one's from Iran. It's gold that my dad got me, and this is my engagement ring. That's also yellow gold. All right, friends, I am done training my clients. I'm about to work out. I'm gonna do glutes and back, kind of like lats. My back is finally not sore. It was probably sore until like literally yesterday. So let's go get started. Okay, glutes and back. This is a staple, like warm up for me when it comes to glutes. Staple first exercise. I'm usually on the abduction machine or some sort of an abduction motion. So I did this 4 sets, and my first set is always about 15 to 20, usually 20 when it comes to abduction, because I can definitely push myself. And then from there, I increase the weight and I lower the reps to about like 10. Like 10 is like the lowest amount of reps I would do. So I did 4 sets of this, really focusing on the glutes. This hits the upper glute exactly. Like that one part that you wanted to grow that's like gives you a shelf look, that's that machine. And I supersetted it with this back exercise. This is called a lat pull over. Pull over. Yeah. So we can do, I've done this with, I can do it with different attachments, but this time I have it, the cable all the way at the bottom, and I'm bending over, I'm driving with my elbows. If you can see, my back where it attaches to my armpits is stretching and then squeezing, stretching and squeezing. And I'm really focusing on connecting to that muscle. And I did 10 to 12 reps for this. That was the first superset. The second superset starts with these pull-ups, and I'm setting up assisted pull-ups. I'm still not ready to do non-assisted pull-ups because of like my scars, my breast augmentation. So for this one, I'm just adding a band. Just pay attention to where I'm putting it. I'm using the rack to attach the band, and I'm going underhand. Underhand definitely hits my lats the most, and it's decently easy compared to overhand. I think overhand is the hardest one. If you can't do underhand, try neutral grip. That's the easiest out of all. And I did only 10 reps. I can't do more than 10 when it comes to pull-ups. And I supersetted that with Bulgarian split I supersetted that with Bulgarian split squats. If you don't have this, whatever this thing is that my foot's on it and it's rolling, that's totally fine. You can put your back foot on a bench. But here I'm really focusing on hitting glutes with this Bulgarian. So if you can see, my shin is straight and my hips are just going back. I'm stretching my glutes and squeezing it. The back foot has no weight in it at all. I'm really focusing on all the weight being on my front leg instead of my back. So if you start to feel a pull in your hip flexor on that back foot, it just means you're putting weight on that leg. You want to just like not put any weight on it. Torso is straight up and down, and I did 10 on each side. Then I went up in weights, and I did 4 sets of this. superset it with 4 sets of pull-ups. So the final superset that I'm doing is a single arm row, and I like to set this up I like to sit at the end of this rowing machine, so I can really like kind of push my leg against the bench. And you can use a pad. I'm using a pad under my knee so it doesn't bother my knee. And just pay attention to my hand. I'm going forward with my palms facing down. I'm just here showing you how I switch hands. I just get up, I switch hands, and I sit back down because it's like a little bit hard to put it all the way down. So my palm is all the way forward and facing the ground, and then as I pull and roll, I'm twisting my hand to the outside and squeezing my lats. Really focus on your lats, and your core here is tight. And I did 10 on each side. I'm not using a lot of weight. This feels heavy, so don't worry if you're not using like a ton of weight. It's not about how much weight you're using. It's about how much you're squeezing your muscle. So I supersetted that for my last glute exercise is just hip thrust. I'm starting to go heavier. I'm getting more used to the motion since the surgery. So here I have 2 plates. And I did 10 reps, but I did do my first couple of sets, I did less weight and I did more reps, so like 12 to 15. And also there, I just took a second because I just needed a second. So don't worry about that. Like I took a second and I just went right back into it. Focusing on the glutes, control on the way down, squeeze on the way up. And that was it, friends. That was my glute and lat workout or back workout, whatever you want to call it. Just want to get a little clip of being done with it. Look at how much shit I have on me. Okay, guys, we're going to the lesson. I feel like I hyped this up for myself. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. Leave it to me to do that. I'm ready. I changed because I need to look decent. We can't be looking like a hoe, showing up in short shorts and fucking tits out. But let me put all this stuff in the car. I literally don't have enough hands. Actually, I think I'm gonna go back inside and pee real quick because I don't want to have to pee there. It's really awkward to pee in somebody else's house, to be honest. I really didn't get a chance to video when I was going to the violin lesson. I was just like rushing. You know me, I'm always late. I was early and somehow I ended up being late. I mean, I wasn't like late, but I was like exactly on time, which feels kind of late. But I went to the violin lesson and I was there for an hour and a half. It was amazing. We were totally vibing. I think it's like, you know, when you get that, like when you have like a good client or like a good student and like a good teacher, it's like she wants to teach and I want to learn, and it's like, it just all works out. So yeah, I was there for an hour and a half, but I only paid for 1 hour. She said it's totally fine. She's the one who wanted to keep me. She's like, you don't have to go anywhere? I'm like, no, we can do this forever. But anyway, it was so good. And I found out that this lady also teaches at SCC, which I don't know if you, what am I doing? What am I doing? Obviously can't multitask. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was telling you that I was looking into taking classes at Scottsdale Community College, and I was looking for a place to play piano. I found out that they have a music school and you can take piano and violin lessons, and then I found that they also have a ballet school. So anyway, like all of this clicked in my head, and then I saw this lady's name in there in the staff. And then later on, when I was Googling violin lessons, she popped up again. So I found out that she does also teach at SCC, but she also does privates, which I'm gonna do private for violin, but it got me thinking. I eventually, like when I have a little bit more time and we're out of here and we're doing other things, I may actually try to take, I would love to take piano lessons at SCC, because they also would have the piano. That's my biggest issue with the piano, and it always has been. It's like, it's hard to have one, you know? And even if I get one, then it's like I have to move it. And I used to have I got a really cheap piano back in Michigan, and like I had to get rid of it when I was moving. So that's the biggest issue with the piano. But anyway, it was so amazing. I can't even tell you. I have all this stuff I need to practice. So I want to make my calendar. I did want to make a video like showing you guys how I make my calendar for the week and how I plan out my workouts and yoga and cardio and everything. I think that's super important. That's also how I'm able to do so many things that are active because I plan it ahead of time. I don't just expect my schedule to have room for it. I make room for it. So now I want to make room for 30 minutes of practice every single day. That's it. It's not crazy. It's not an hour. It's just 30 minutes of practice every single day. So that's my goal. Maybe once I have a coffee, I also need to eat. I'm starving. I haven't ate. I'm gonna have a coffee. I'm gonna eat my beef and rice bowl, and then I will figure out what I'm doing. I still need to edit my vlog from yesterday. So I got a lot going on. By the way, if you don't have a Nespresso, if you've never had a Nespresso, I am telling you, you're missing out. Like you seriously are. I've had Nespressos for years now. I think when I first got them is when I first started working at Chrysler, which was like 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 8 years ago. I don't know. I'm old. I'm old. A while ago, and my Italian coworkers at that time when I started, my Italian coworkers from Italy were also at the same place training, so we were all doing trainings together, and they told me they're absolute coffee snobs, and they told me that Nespresso is like it gets their approval, and they even loved it, so they thought it was even better than a lot of coffee that they could get anywhere else. With that said, if you don't have one, you need one. You fucking need one. And if you want me to make a video on it, you just let me know. If you need like advice on what to get, you really need one. I'm making cappuccinos for Gino and I right now. Well, his is more like a cafe macchiato. Like it's just like a little bit of, it's just coffee, espresso with a little bit of milk in it. But this is not sponsored. But I do think that Nespresso should sponsor me. Not that they need a sponsor. So that's probably why they don't have any programs. Not that I have so many followers. But that's fine. One day, guys. Got my beef and rice bowl. And we're also watching, baby, you want to play it? We're watching Louis C.K. stand-up. It's so funny. He's literally our favorite comedian. And these ones were on his website. I don't know if it's gonna pop up, but oh my god. Literally, I'm laughing my ass off the whole time. Seems I'm actually gonna make it to yoga today. Let me tell you though, on Tuesdays, I usually do the surrender at 11, but I had the violin class, so I couldn't do the surrender. And that's like chill yoga. So now I have to do the flow at 4:30, and the flow is hard. And I have zero energy. Like, between the workout that I did today, training clients, an hour and a half of violin session, I am drained. I feel like I could literally go to bed right now and end my day, and it would be great. But I can't. I still have to do yoga. I still have to have another meal, and I have my afternoon client to train. So we're figuring it out one step at a time, one thing at a time, one foot in front of another. Gonna go train some afternoon clients, and it's fucking raining. Went from the most beautiful day ever to raining. This day is finally coming to an end. I've been waiting to go to bed for 4 hours. Literally, since like 3 p.m., 4 p.m., I've been waiting for the time where I can go to bed. I'm so tired. Hi, boy. Hi. Hi, little Liz. You're so cute. I am going to end the video here, friends. We're going to... Actually, I have to take a shower. I smell like shit. I went to yoga today. I worked out. I went to violin. Like, I did so many things and I still haven't showered. But I still think that Gino smells worse than I do. For sure. But we're just going to get ready for bed. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope that there was some inspiration there to go and try something new and like learn a new skill. What are you doing? You're making it, you're so loud I can't even make a video.
I'm trying to get the thing to start.
But anyway, my wish for you is to go try something new and do something you wanted to do when you were younger and you never got to do it. You know, go follow your dreams or some shit like that. Okay, bye.